Yeah, there's a reason why it's batshit crazy, and I'm keeping part one up. There are days where nothing just wants to go your way. Your internet wants to suck all the life out of you. You just want to be, you just don't know what in the hell is going on. And that's kind of what happened. So not only did I just get like smacked in the face with, yeah, it's batshit crazy that I just got kicked off of my own live and my internet quit working. This is like you feel like nothing is going your way. And no matter how hard you try to get stuff done or accomplish things, you feel like you're going nowhere fast. And that is exactly what happened with me all day today, from about 6 o'clock this morning until, I'm going to say, almost 11 o'clock. Only because I got my crap together. And here's how I did it. Because I'm like, all right, you know what? It's June 1st. I know exactly why I'm feeling like I'm bat-ish crazy. Because I don't have my stuff together. I don't have the lists. I have a mess. I have chaos. I don't know what's going on. I'm not keeping track of things like I used to. So I was like, you know what? I got to do this. I got to pull myself together. I have to step away and take a time out, because sometimes you need that. You need a timeout when things are going like absolutely crazy. So I sat down and I had me a brain dump. Now you probably can't see this paper. There's a few things highlighted. There's a couple of post-it notes on it. Everything that was in my mind that was getting knocked out every time I thought that this task was only going to take 5 minutes, or that one was only going to take 20, or this one took forever to do this, or my stupid internet said, yeah, not happening. You're not getting this done fast. I wrote it all down, because what happens is squirrel, and then you forget about it, which is exactly what happens to me. And I've been forgetting about more things than I would like to humanly admit, because shit happens. So I've written it all down. I mean, literally, like everything that was on my mind that I had to get down, that I knew I needed to get done. And believe it or not, even though there's no order or fashion to this paper that I'm looking at, because there's so many different things on there, I got quite a bit of things done after I wrote it down. Now, some of the things are checked off today. Some of them are just things I want to get done this month. Some of them are just things that I had on my mind that I was like, look, I got to write it down so I know what the heck I'm supposed to do with this thought. Because I feel like I'm losing my mind. So, needless to say, there are 2 things on there. Only 2 that are like, I got to get done right now. So here I was spinning my wheels thinking I'm never going to get this stuff done. Every time I take a step forward, I'm stepping backwards. Today is not my day. The internet doesn't want to work. The kids are crying, the dog is barking, Calgon, take me away. Whatever it is that you're having a day where you feel like you have lost your shit, it happens. Take a breath. I know, for me, that's hard. That's hard to like step back, take a breath. It's even harder for me to admit sometimes that maybe I might need a little help with some of these things. Because I'm like, well, sometimes it's just, if I want it done right, I have to do it myself. And I noticed that with something today that I was like, you know what? It wasn't done right. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to freaking do it. And I should have sent it back to where it came from to be fixed, but I didn't. And it's done. Took a little more time. There's certain things that you can delegate that I should have delegated this, but I was like, you know what? I'm just doing it. I've written it down. It's on my brain dump list. So why not do it? So to me, what I'm coming at you with this for is because, yes, I was going to come with something different today that was going to finish up my series that I was talking about, but things went a little freaking crazy. They did not go as planned. The day started out nutty. I wrote these things down. I went and took a breather, took a time out, came back, and thank goodness, because sometimes whenever you think you're going to get stuff done, some unexpected thing happens. Like someone needs to have a wire clipped at the orthodontist, or someone's got a flat tire, or someone's this is broke, or whatever it is, it happens. And if you're like me, who is like, I need to write this down, I have to get it done, and it's got to be done during this time, that can really set you off. But today, it wasn't even that was setting me off. It was the fact that I just didn't even know where I was going with things, what I was doing with things. Nothing was going right. And you know what? It was temporary. It wasn't something that I was going to let consume my day. I walked away from it all because I did need a timeout. You know, it's not just kids that need timeouts, sometimes adults do. And I went and took a shower, and I was like, I'm not going back down to my desk until I have done this, this, and this. And the brain dump is here. It's June 1st. I've got things aligned as to how I'm going to get them done. It may change from day to day. There may be some things that are tweaked, but it's so important that when you feel like you're losing your stuff and you're about to flip out, you just take a second, and whether you're writing down a brain dump like I did, or you're writing an angry letter to someone that you're ticked off about, or whatever it is that you have to get off of your chest, it's important that you do that. Not necessarily that it has to be, you know, publicly put out there to anybody. Just for your own sanity, write it down. I'm one who writes it down. Use a Word doc or whatever you've got. I need like pen and paper because I feel like old school and like a teacher. I could just check it off with my little red pen. So yeah, I mean, I took different color ink and wrote it all down, and I was like, look, these are things I know I have to get done. They may get done, they may not get done. But the thing of it is it's out of here and onto paper. So then it starts to take action for me. So for me, that's step number one, is writing it down. Because then I figure out, like, how am I going to take action on these things? How am I going to get these things done? You know I can't do it all in one day. And maybe none of it will be all done in this month. But there are things that will get done in the near future. And how that works is I kind of plan it out. And I'm sure there's going to be a few more days that I lose my stuff, but today was the top of the cherry on top, especially with me starting to go live and getting in there 3 seconds into it, and then it kicked me off, which I'm keeping that up there. So there's 2 videos for me today. So if you watch the one that's like 3 seconds long, catch this one. And if I see more people watching the 3-second one, I'm deleting it. But it's just going to show you that sometimes things just don't go your way, and you have to take a time out. Man, go take a Calgon bath if you need to, because that's seriously where I was at today. I was ready to run far, far away from what I had to get done today. And I did get some of it done, but the less important things didn't get done, and you have to kind of be okay with that sometimes. So I've got my little list, and I'm going to work it out for what needs to be done for the month. And hopefully tomorrow and later today, everything cooperates the way I want it to, because makes things go a lot smoother. I know it does, but we have to expect the unexpected and know that these kind of things are temporary. So hopefully the next time you guys feel like you're about to lose it, and I'm sure it will happen, you realize that taking a step back and looking at everything from a further distance sometimes is better. So you guys have a great day. Thank you for getting on the first and the second take of these videos, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.